So
Yeah.
the behind the scenes here, how long does it typically take to film a movie? And is it weeks, months?
Yeah, it's always months.
Okay.
Depending on the movie and depending on the heavier action movies, always have a lot of like preparation. So we'll get like
Sure.
2, 3, 4 weeks of prep. On the Marvel movies, we would have 2 months of prep. And
Wow.
then starting at the beginning of the script, we kind of work chronologically through all the action scenes. And kind of a new age thing that they do is called a previs. It's like a pre-visualization of what the scene's going to be. So the
Oh,
stunt department actually films the scene before we get to camera, and that way the director gets to kind of put his eyes on the action. Sometimes it's hard for guys who haven't done a lot of action movies to really like visualize what the scene's going to look like.
yeah.
So we kind of take it from the page and put it into a previs where we're just shooting in our rehearsal space, and we use cardboard boxes for walls, but they can get a sense of the action and the length of the fight scenes or the gags, whatever the wire work's going to be like in the superhero stuff we do. And then they can kind of take notes, and then from there we'll make adjustments. And then once we kind of like, settle on a kind of an action design, then we can pass it out to different departments, the prop department, wardrobe department, just so they can see what everybody kind of has in store. And it's really helpful for the camera guys. The camera guys get to see what the shot should look like, or what the action's going to be, and how far things are going to go, or where somebody's going to fly in from. So the team that I work with is called Enzo, and we're made of some ragtag live stunt performers from Florida. Most of the guys on the Enzo department. There's another really successful group called 8711, and they're from LA. There's Stunts Unlimited, and they're from like also LA, but a lot of like New York guys and things like that make up that group. And so we're kind of known for the previs team. So we get to do a lot of prevising, and sometimes we'll get hired on a show and not even be on camera. We'll only be brought in for the prep work to do all the prevising and do the action design, and then we scurry off to another show. So
And so when you're doing the previs, you're doing it like full wire, like the way that it's actually going to be done.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
and
with visual effects and special effects, and we try to make it as real as possible. If it's like vehicle work, we'll have cars in there doing the driving sequences. We'll put fire in, we'll put some atmosphere and things like that.